It's actually a tower which has 4 different arms, and the arms attach to some instrumentation that's passed inside the belly. So we are able to do big surgeries on the inside of a patient's belly without having to make a big incision. We don't want to skimp on the surgery itself. We want to make sure the surgery is the same, the same quality as it would be in an open procedure. Just trying to make less trauma to the body. It will cause less bleeding, faster recovery, and less pain. I have different clutching systems. Right here, there's a clutch, and that clutch allows you to move your hands in different ways. The foot pedals have different energy sources, and then you can move the camera with this clutch. And so when the surgeon is doing the surgery, he actually is using both feet and both hands at the same time. These controls are fitted to the surgeon's specifications, so they remember you, and when you come back, you type your name in and it kind of sets up to where you are. You can change the height of the instrumentation, so the surgeon is a lot more comfortable in the surgery, and if you're less tired and more comfortable, you usually can relax more and do better surgery. And there's all kind of different clutches that can change instruments. And then these instruments here, they come in and out, so you can remove the instrument and get different adapters. So you can have different instruments that put in and out. So if I want a scissor, I can pass that instrument through here, clutch in the machine, push it in, and it's ready to go. If I'm done with the scissor and I want to remove that, I can remove the instrument, get another type of instrument, and replace it for a different type of activity or need.
I've been doing laparoscopic procedures for GYN cancers, endometrial and cervical cancer, several years. Since then, with the advent of the robotic surgery, I've been doing it the last maybe 4 years. And it's very, I did, I guess, the old way where you didn't have the improved dexterity with the robot, so it was much harder to do complicated procedures laparoscopically. The robot is a tool that allows the surgeon to do more complex procedures in the abdomen through very small incisions. So essentially, at least what I do, cervical cancer and endometrial cancer, when a patient comes, they have small incisions about as wide as my thumb, and they're made in the abdomen, and then we insert the instruments through that. The surgeon sits at the console and is able to do a complete surgical staging procedure, and the patient goes home the next day.
Some people that don't like robotics say that you don't get to feel the tissue, but you actually learn how to feel with your eyes. The way the tissue moves, the way it feels through your instruments, you can get the same kind of tactile feedback. And it's 15 times magnified. There's a lot of light inside the belly, so your vision is fantastic. It's also high def and 3D, so you get to see everything that you want to see.
The recovery is much faster, so they have much less pain, and again, they go home the next day as opposed to going home in a week. So yeah, they're usually back to work in 2 weeks as opposed to 6 weeks. Definitely improved recovery.
It takes a while. There's definitely a learning curve. They say that before 250 to 300 cases, you're not quite there yet. So it takes time to get the expertise. I did 14 years of training to get to this point, and so it takes a while to kind of get trained. But I think once you learn and have the expertise to do it, it's a wonderful tool.